Hey, what is happening, guys? What's going on YouTube? My name's Johnny. You've tuned into Rules for Rebels, and today we're talking Amazon merch. I wanted to quickly show you guys a program, software, website, whatever you want to call it, that is called Make Merch. Currently still in beta testing, so it is a little bit slow to load at times. It is glitchy. There are some of the tools that still need a little bit of work. But basically what this is, it's a program kind of similar to, say, a Canva, PicMonkey, Lunapic, to where it's kind of a drag and drop editor. The tools are easy to use, etc. So in just a second here, I'm going to be showing you guys kind of how you can use their templates, how you can create your own simple text or simple image-based designs, as well as how you can edit current shirts that you already have. So I will drop a link to where you can check out this site in the description box below. Feel free to click the link. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link, so I think I get 15% of you signing up, but I'm actually a paying member myself. Very new to this. I've only been using it for, I don't know, 2 days maybe. But I've been looking for something like this for a long time. So, you know, I have a buddy who's pretty good with computers, and for the longest time I've been asking, you know, he's pretty good with Photoshop and stuff too. And for the longest time I've been asking him, like, how difficult would it be to, you know, make a software or a website similar to Canva, but something that's like already pre-sized to the correct size for Amazon merch shirts, which is like 5400 by 4500. It automatically does clean backgrounds for you, makes it very easy to import images. Like, I was actually kind of trying to figure out if it would be feasible to hire a team and kind of create my own software like that. I thought that might be a little bit over my head. I don't have much experience with that. So anyhow, I never did anything about it. And sure enough, the other day I'm kind of browsing around looking for some new tools to make shirts. And sure enough, I come onto this site. So, you know, I'm going to show you how we can kind of use their templates to kind of, they might have like a Christmas template, which I'll show you guys in a minute here, and you can kind of edit that and make it your own. So you can change the font, change the background image. Another thing that you can do with this program, however, it allows you to quickly do vintage effects. And why this is kind of cool, just to give you an example, if I wanted to do something like this in GIMP or Photoshop or the Adobe Suite, whatever, I have to like go find a piece of crinkled paper on Google Images. I have to import it. Then I have to, you know, I'm not a graphic designer, I don't know the term, but kind of change like the tone or whatever, remove the white, save that, then go get my, you know, it's kind of a multi-step process to get kind of that vintage look. Whereas with this program here, as I'm going to show you guys in a second, we can very, very easily do that. Again, now things are a little bit slow to load here, a little bit glitchy. Again, there's a few tools that don't work. It is still in beta testing, and my computer's running a little bit slow lately anyhow. I really need to get a new computer, so that's part of it. But I'll just chat with you for a second as this loads. So what we can actually do really simply, if we already have t-shirt designs, whether we made them ourselves or hired people to do them, I'm going to show you guys how you can very easily you know, turn an existing design you have into something retro. So I'll show you guys that in just 1 second here. Okay, so this one right here is called Vintage Effect and Upload Image. So I'm going to click this one, and what I would use this for is if I already have a design that I've either made myself or that I've hired somebody to make, very quickly and literally like 1 or 2 clicks, we can turn my design into a vintage looking design. It will automatically download that image for me in the perfect format and with a clear background. And, you know, again, with 1 click, I can upload it to Amazon. So like no multiple steps like with Canva of having to like resize the image, no having to make clear backgrounds, etc. So I'll show you guys how to do that. So basically we're going to go down here and we're going to click here, and that's going to open up, you know, all the images I have in my computer, and we'll see if I have a t-shirt or something that we can work with. Okay, so I couldn't find any previous shirts. I got them on my stick drive off the computer. So I just uploaded just a Bitcoin logo. Right now, if we want to change the position, we can move it right, we can move it left, we can zoom in, zoom out. We're just going to leave it as that, so I'm going to close that out. Now up here we have some different vintage effects that we can apply. So keep in mind, we'll say this Bitcoin logo I already have uploaded onto Amazon or Teespring, or I guess this is specifically designed for Amazon. We'll say I already have this design loaded up to Amazon as a t-shirt. Looks great, right? Well, what if, you know, just to kind of vary it up, maybe some people would like more of a vintage looking one. So we might go down here and click something like this right here. And, you know, you can kind of see, this would be like numerous steps of having to do this in Photoshop. Here we upload the image. With 1 click, we're able to make it look vintage. We can kind of play around with a few different ones. See, I kind of like that one better. It kind of leaves more of the remaining color. They also have some like more kind of intricate designs. I think there's fingerprints here. That's actually kind of cool. That kind of makes it look like a moon. You know how a lot of people make like moon images and stuff with Bitcoin? That actually looks pretty neat. We can do one where we put handwriting through it. I think this one's pretty cool. The one thing I wish we could do is kind of change the writing, and maybe I could make it code or make it like, a speech about Bitcoin or something like that. That might be neat. Some of these are patterns. Some of these are more vintage effects. I think there's a couple that look like, okay, wood grain. That's the one I was trying to think of there. Sideways wood grain. Anyhow, you guys get the point. So I'm not sure what this save design link to clipboard is, but if we go ahead and click download image, we'll type in woodcoin. We'll hit OK. It's going to take a second. It's thinking. This is always a little bit slow, but my computer is doing the screencast, so that kind of slows it down a little bit more. And my computer's been running a little bit buggy lately, so that's kind of why that's happening. So it'll take another minute here. Image will be downloaded. Okay, now it's downloaded, as you can see right here. And literally that is already, it's a clear background. It's size 4500 by 5400, and that is ready to immediately be uploaded to Amazon. We don't have to make clear backgrounds. We don't have to do anything else. So then we can click make merch. That kind of takes us home. It's kind of weird. There's not really like a home page or a go design page. I always just kind of click the home button right there, and it kind of takes me back here. Here is kind of another cool feature. Actually, this is one of my favorite features about it. So lifestyle tee picks, they're going to have backgrounds. There's a few other services that do this, and some of them make it look really, really professional. Basically, it puts your t-shirt into a scene. Rather than having to hire models and things like that, you can have a cute girl at a carnival or whatever else. These ones aren't as professional looking, but it's still pretty neat what you can do with this. So I'm going to grab a file. I'm going to click this to upload, and we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what happens here. Okay, again, I keep forgetting. I don't have any designs really on this, so we're just going to use this image of Bitcoin again. We can put it on a model, so we can put it on this fella here. If we want somebody with a shirt over it for kind of a different look, we can do that. We want a kind of a cute girl. Okay, we'll go with that one. Now it does look a little bit superimposed. Some of them look a little bit better than others, but heck, not terrible, right? We'll leave it on a black t-shirt. The background, I think we can have her up against a brick wall. Standing in front of wood. So if you had like a camping t-shirt or something like that might be nice. In the city, that's kind of cool. Let's see. Okay, so if you had like a snowboarding shirt, something like that, it might go well there. It's kind of a fun 90s sort of theme. See, maybe if you had like some kind of Joanna Gaines like home improvement shirt, do it against that one. Cool fence. Anyhow, you guys get the point. We can do a lot of things there. Let's see, add a filter. I'm not really sure what the filters are. Let's take a look here. Oh, so if we wanted to, we could add like a pattern over the fence, just kind of spice things up a little bit, I guess. And then I think we can do emojis as well. Okay, so here we got I guess it's not going to let me drag and drop that. But yeah, I guess we can kind of choose an emoji here. And what's that going to do? Oh, or we could put butterflies. Okay, or we could do none and get rid of everything there. Link text, let's see. Oh, this is kind of, okay, so rockin' Bitcoin tea. So if you wanted to make an advertisement or something like that, obviously it's not perfect. If you're not really happy with like this font or kind of the location of this, I don't see an option to like move it up or down. But you could download this, take it over to PicMonkey or something like that, and superimpose your own words over that. And then if we wanted to download it, download Bitcoin tea, Instagram ad. I'm just going to put that down. It'll download in a second. You guys will see it hit there. So that's kind of another thing that you can do with this program. We are going to leave and go back to the home page. As far as like all these images and things on here that they provide you with, one kind of cool thing about that is they said, I guess we'll go through the Q&A either in a second, depending on how long this takes, or in another video. Actually, what the heck? Let's do it right now. There was something about... Okay, are the designs copyright free? The Make Merch team has made efforts to ensure that we only use images without any limitations on their use. Images are either created by our team or sourced from sites where the copyright is listed as CCO. So they do try to make sure none of this stuff here is protected or anybody has rights to, but they're kind of saying, you know, maybe check it in a Google reverse image search. You know, we're not going to 100% guarantee it. We've made all efforts to make sure that's the case. They don't have a free trial. It is $29 a month, so it's a little bit pricey, especially when like Photoshop and the Adobe Suite, the monthly cloud version is cheaper. I know a lot of people would say, oh, you can do a lot more with them. That's very true, but it's not quite as user friendly. So it is what it is. Let's see here. What are the minimum system requirements? One interesting thing about this too, if you have Windows, and I'm going to show you guys kind of us editing like a text-based shirt in a second. If you have Windows, everything's going to update live so you can see exactly what's going on. So if you change a font, you can see it in real time. With Mac, that's not the case. So with Mac, if you visit their Facebook page, you can print out a list of the fonts, and then you're going to have to kind of just imagine what it's going to look like. So Windows is better to use this program for. Like I said, it is $29.99 a month. We'll be adding more designs. Yeah, we'll regularly be adding new designs. Can I make merch? Okay, so you know this software is kind of heavy on the computer, so yeah, they're not going to be able to do it on your phone. Okay, so can I use these images for other print-on-demand sites? It's primarily made for merch, but they say yes, you can. And they do have a tutorial video here if you want to watch theirs. Take you back to the home page here. And you can make your own shirts starting from scratch. I'm going to show you guys how to kind of use some of their design templates to kind of piggyback off of. So here's if you wanted to do vintage wording, you can put some words and then give it that vintage effect. Let's see, you can upload your own image and kind of edit it. Okay, so here's some of their inspiration. So ho ho, X13, I love Christmas, etc. You know, we'll pick this one here. This is going to take a second to load. This is always a little bit slow to load here. Actually, I'm going to pause this so you guys don't have to wait. Okay, so everything popped up here. We have, you know, kind of a silhouette of Santa. We have some text in there. Let's see, I think our text is going to be, okay, so it says Ho X3. So, you know, with these, we can move the letters over to center things. I noticed on some of these templates, the larger and smaller wasn't working for me. It must have just been a glitch. Let's see, hashtag Xmas, you know, we could change that, make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it as ho ho. Okay, so we got ho ho. If we wanted to, we could like change the color. We could do, okay, so right now it's on that one. We could do like green. And this should update here in a second. Oh, you know, I'm in the wrong one there. Okay, we could do green. Okay, it's not wanting to change for me. Let's see. Okay, so for the ho-ho, we could change the font. Okay, you see we changed that. Was that Henny Penny? Oh, no, that's Cuddle Lock. Anyhow, you guys can kind of see how you can change that. I believe we can add filters behind kind of the Santa image. So if we wanted to make it kind of like a gay pride Santa or a Rasta Santa, I guess we could make him a 90s Santa, make it kind of tie-dye. And you can do this with all different types of silhouettes. Let's see, let's go up here. So up here, we got a Santa, right? Let's say we wanted to make let's see if they got like a hippie. Okay, so we got like a peace sign there. I think we should be able to, you know, kind of change the color, turn it into a Rasta peace sign. We're wanting to do something Christmas, right? So we're going to type in Christmas. It's a little bit kind of hard to see the images and things like that. I mean, they could use a little bit more, a few more images in there and stuff, but again, it is beta testing. And I really haven't had a chance to kind of mess around with all these features yet. We could do something like this as a background, kind of a Christmas pattern. We could do a present. You know, we can change the color of that. I'm gonna take you guys back to the home screen. I've kind of butchered that design. I didn't really like that one. There's not a ton that you can kind of do with it. It's lake time. Okay, so here we go. This one's kind of cool, right? And this is one thing with like Amazon merch and design stuff. Like it's great making Christmas shirts, right? Christmas shirts like appeal to everybody. But sometimes if you hit like there's more going on than just Christmas, right? You got like Hanukkah and Kwanzaa, and I don't know. There's probably other holidays going on as well. So if you hit some of the ones that maybe not as many people are focusing on, there may be some opportunities there. So light up. That kind of sounds like smoking weed or something on Hanukkah. We might do. Get lit for Hanukkah. Okay, that didn't show up good, but I mean, you guys get the point there. Curved line. This would be a curved line. You know, so if we wanted to, okay, here's what we'll do. It's Hanukkah. Okay, I don't want that one. Let's get lit. Don't want that one either. Okay, so you can do kind of cool little things in the background. And then if we wanted to go up to, and then this is fairly intuitive, right? Like, you know, we want to make the thing higher. We want to make the thing lower. Okay. We can make it smaller, make it larger. We'll do, what color should we do here? Orange? No, I don't like orange. White. It's Hanukkah. We'll change let's get. Let's get, we'll do. It's Hanukkah. Let's get lit. And I think if I wanted to change, you know, it's Hanukkah, let's get so lit. You know, anyhow, you guys can kind of play around with those. I'll take you back one more time, and we'll take a look at some of their other templates, just kind of so you guys can kind of see what you got to work with here. This is kind of my first time really working with the designs, aside from like messing with it for 2 minutes. So I'll have to play around with this a little bit more. All I want for Christmas is you. And again, like if you wanted to change these from being red and white to being like a Christmas tree pattern, you can kind of change the background there. Don't Stop Believin', kind of more of a fun theme, more traditional Christmas. And again, you can change this background to various things. Let's see, party time, summer, workout, beast, gone fishing. You can't scare me, I have kids, I'd rather be kayaking. And you could put all different kinds of twists on this. You know what I mean? You could do, I'd rather be, I guess it's a kayak. You'd probably have to do let's be kayaking. Have you hugged your chicken today? God of lightning. Believer. Good morning. Unicorn. Okay, so you guys see that there's kind of some fun stuff. Hopefully they should be, you know, again, it's in beta testing. They should be adding more templates, adding more designs, adding more images, tweaking it, getting it to run a little bit smoother. But, you know, I've been looking for a program like this for the longest time, for like over a year. I'm shocked that nobody else has come out with one yet. Like I see tons of people like asking for something like this. So while it still needs a little bit of work, it's awesome to have a program like this out there. I don't know. I'm gonna continue messing with it. Maybe I'll make some follow-up videos. If you guys have any questions about it or anything, let me know. Yeah, otherwise, I think that's about it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check back for more videos, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.